and welcome to the Jersey Shore Podcast. Today, we've got a packed show from breaking news to topics that will keep you informed. So please click the subscribe button to get notified of upcoming episodes. If you like what the Hammer talked about, then share the Jersey Shore Podcast to others. Damon also looks forward to your comments during this episode. Tonight's Jersey Shore Podcast starts now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Jersey Shore Podcast. That's S-U-R-E because I am always Shore. And we're right now, we're going to do Married with Children 3. This is the rubber match with my wife. So the breaking news, I'm just going to skip that. We're going to stay out of politics for now. We're just going to do household politics, but you'll see the breaking news going across the bottom of the screen. But, you know, this my wife and I, yes, she won the last one. I get it. But not because she was right, but because she talks faster, louder, and has more confidence because, you know, she's someone who hasn't slept since 2012, like myself. I barely sleep. So this is my show. I built this show. I booked the guest. My great producer runs the equipment. He edits the clips. He uploads the episodes, and we both promote it. And then I go to work the next day and build actual buildings with my hands in the weather like a caveman in a hard hat. So, which means I work full-time, podcast full-time, campaign part-time, and sleep never. So when I come home after a 12-hour day, my body hurts, my brain is fried, and my knees sound like Rice Krispies. They really do. They crack going up there, so you can't deny that. I can't even go any further. But anyway, so what it is this is the rubber match of the Married with Children. And before we go into the first segment and we go back and forth, I'm going to play this song and a video my producer made for me for running for Congress. So let's run that real quick.
Yeah. This one's for New Jersey. For every working family that's had enough. Name's Damon, Galdo. And I'm just getting started. Job site dust to the streets of the shore. Steel-toed boots, yeah, I know what I'm working for. Middle class hurting, every bill going up. While suits in D.C. say, man, just trust us. I'm a builder by trade, put my sweat in the ground. Now I'm building up hope for my hometown. Jersey's my home, blue-collar soul. I don't make excuses, I get it done, that's all I know. I felt the pressure, I've lived that grind, trying to give your kids a better life. I won't forget where I came from, man, cause I'm built by work. I'm built by working hands, fighting for working families. Not a career man who forgot what hard work means. They talk real big, but nothing ever changes. While Jersey keeps drowning in the same old pain, I'll build a future strong for our kids in this land. I'm Damon Galdo, built by working hands. Yeah. Donald Norcross been there year after year. Same old story while the struggle's still here. Claims he's for workers, but look around town. Rent sky high, grocery bills breaking us down. Where's the relief for the middle class grind? Cause all I see is folks falling behind. I ain't got decades in some DC chair. I got skin in the game, cause my family's here. Time, they had their shot, and tell me, Jersey, what have we got? It's time for change, time for a stand, time for a work, and not another plan, not another plan, not another plan. Yeah! I'm built by working hands, fighting for working families. Not some suit who sold you fantasy. We waited long enough, it's time to demand a future built by honest hands for Jersey strong, for this great land. I'm Damon Galdo, built by working hands. Yeah, this ain't left, this ain't right. This is fight for what's right. For every mom working double shifts, every dad praying they don't miss. I'm running for my kids, running for yours, for a state that deserves so much more. Not talk, that's the plan. Let's build it back with a working man. For our children. children's dreams for a better way. I'll fight for Jersey every day. No empty words, I'll take the stand, cause I'm built by work. Yeah, I'm built by working hands, fighting for working families. While the old guard keeps playing the same old game. But we're done with waiting, done with excuses. It's time for a man who knows how to do this. I'm built a future strong for our kids in this land. I'm Damon, Galdo, built by working hands. New Jersey 1st District. If you're tired of the talk and ready for work, walk with me. Galdo, Galdo. Galdo, Galdo. Galdo, Galdo. Make the crowd chant with no music.
Hello, everyone. All right. Thank you guys for staying tuned and watching that song that a great producer put together for me. It was awesome. So I'm here with my wife, Heather, and this is Married with Children not round 3. It's 3. It's the rubber match. So this is the first round. So I just want to let everyone out there to know, as we go back and forth with our arguments, and who we need to know that there's a scoreboard there. So everyone go into the chat, and during each segment, we're going to go into multiple things, and whoever gets a point, go in that chat box, and you get labeled. Somebody gets a point, and a producer will put it up, and we'll tally it up for each segment. There'll be 3 of them, and at the end, we'll tally it up and see who won. Now, my wife did win last time. I think she cheated. But I really believe so that she did, because I was hands down I should have won, but she won. So we're going to go into it. So I'm going to let you start off. What's your issue?
I mean that's a list I could go on for years.
Well, what do you got?
Well, and it's not all men, but you are very messy. Damon, it's like I come down to his man cave, there's plates all over, cups, food, cans. Sometimes I leave it there purposely just to see how long that it'll sit there. Like I'm looking at this Dr. Pepper can. I know it's been there all weekend, and I know I'm gonna go. It's driving me nuts, but I know
something. It's kids. I'm just saying. I'm not.
Well, I know where Gianna gets her bum room from. My daughter's room looks like it's.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's not the trash. She's probably watching. She's gonna get so mad right now.
It's not about the bums in my room.
But listen.
Yes, he's very messy. There's like no regards. This just drops this clothes. Takes a shower in the morning, underwear on the floor, and I'm gonna start taking pictures of that every day because you tell me it's not every day. It's every day. It's every single day.
It's a lie. It's false.
Okay.
It's a lie. I pick up my underwear off the bathroom floor and I put it in the laundry basket. It is a lie. Just let everyone know out there that.
Okay. Next time I'm on here, I'm going to have Damon. I'm going to have Damon, the producer, show the pictures of daily underwear.
Well, you can if you have evidence to prove it.
I'm going to do it. I had Gianna taking pictures for a while. Dad left his underwear there.
But Steve Diorgo says, Damon, what are you drinking? Pink lemonade? Yes, I am drinking pink lemonade. Yes, I am.
Oh, good. Thanks, Steve. Oh, wait. Jason Cullen said that was the greatest political theme song.
Oh, thank you, Jason. I appreciate that very much. Jason has a pretty good one as well. But yeah, so no, here's the deal. Like I said in my monologue, I know most of you probably didn't hear it because I went to monologue and then went into the song. But basically, I go to work every day. All right. I work 12-hour days sometimes. And even in the cold weather, when we got hit with the snowstorm, I was working 16-hour days. And so we're moving snow. We had a contract with the city of Philadelphia. And I was outside freezing my butt off all day long from last Sunday until Wednesday. And then I come home and I get yelled at for if you didn't put the trash out. I'm like, well, what? Okay, I wasn't home.
No, that wasn't this time. That's because we actually did it ahead of time because of the snowstorm.
Yeah,
that was a week before.
Bringing the trash can back in. That's what you yelled at me for.
See, Damon likes to throw. See, this is what drives me nuts. I never ever talk about your work ethic. I always say you work hard. You're a good provider. I've always said that. Never ever question you. The only ethic you have around here is it's a Damon ethic. It's, oh, Damon, we have broken tile in our kitchen from putting our dishwasher in a year ago. It's still broken, the tile.
It wasn't my fault. It was the homeowner.
I have Pete Sykes helped you with that tile. So Pete, if you're listening, you know how long it's been. It's just, and then he installed a ceiling fan in our living room, and we're still waiting for that ceiling to get repainted. That might be done like by the time we sell the house. Usually that's when Dave works on the house.
Listen, and
someone else.
I'll go back to the ceiling. I'll go back to the ceiling fan, and I want a point for this one. Someone's got to throw me a point because the ceiling fan in the living room, it wasn't necessary. It wasn't needed whatsoever. And she wanted the ceiling fan. I'm like, well,
it's really nice.
It's not like there's a box there.
Yeah, Pete said I was there.
Yeah, Pete was there. Thank you, Pete. But it wasn't like there was a junction box there to hang the ceiling fan. I had to cut the ceiling open. I had to run wire down to another outlet, and another switch, and everything else. I mean, and cut holes all through the ceiling and the walls, and fish it down, all that stuff. Now, that's why I didn't want to put it in, because there was no need for it. And she never sits in the living room anyway. It doesn't ever. So when
He's just in there.
What?
Sitting, eating my pizza.
Yeah, for a second. So anyway, point being is I had to do all that work, and I wasn't going to do it. But then somehow when I came home, I think we talked about this in Married Children Part 1. I come home, and somehow my daughter flooded her bathroom, and the ceiling, all the water was coming through the ceiling, right where the ceiling fan she wanted to do. So I think it wasn't in that location. It was close enough to it. It was staged.
Oh yeah, I staged. I told Gianna.
It was a coup.
Put your shower head on the floor, run the water.
What?
Oh, here we go.
That's what you wanted, and then you got. I'm like, oh well, and I had to cut the ceiling open and dry it all out. And you're like, oh well, and then you said, oh well, hey, well now we put the ceiling fan. And you're cutting the ceiling open, and I'm like, oh well. And I said, well, and you're like, well, I have one already. I'm like, when did you buy one? So you already had one that I didn't know of.
No. We bought it with income tax money.
No, but you bought it. I didn't know.
You told me to buy it because you said now you can get your ceiling fan because oh God.
No, you had it
already.
already.
I tell you, Damon has selective memory.
She had it
already.
No,
I did not have it already. You told me now you can get your ceiling fan since Gianna flooded out because you said I have to open up the ceiling anyway. So you said Gianna. I'm telling you, Damon.
He's getting the point. Heather's the mastermind. Pete said.
Nobody.
That's the latest. Is nobody cares.
Paint the ceiling.
I did.
I'm telling you, Damon's got more stories, and then he fabricates a story that I bought that ceiling. No, he told me you could get your ceiling fan now because Gianna. He's like, now you got yes, Damon. Oh Lord, I tell you what, Damon.
It was so funny that day. I'm like, I got the ceiling fan, the ceiling open, and you're like, oh well, I have a ceiling fan.
No, I did not say that.
That's how it went down.
No, that's not how it went down.
It's my story. I'm sticking to it.
That's Damon's. Right. It's Damon's story, and he's sticking to it. But that's not the real story.
So I don't know. If I guess.
Hate the damn.
Sonny's mother that probably gave Heather a point on that one. So, but no, I should get a point for this one. I'm not losing this episode. I'm not. I can't lose. So, I need my brothers out there. I need Pete. I need Nate. Where's Nate at?
You're bullshitting about the ceiling fan story. Oh Lord.
I'm just saying, it was a coup. It was by my wife and my daughter. If my son would have saw it, he would have told me. Plus one. Come on. So Heather gets a point. All right.
Oh God. Well, that's Damon. See, this is Damon. Works hard at work. Great. Does a great job at work. When it comes home, when I lived in Philly, in my house in Philly, I think I had sheetrock ceiling for 7 years.
We talked about that already. That was in the last one.
Oh, well, I remember that. I'll just remind them about your home progress. Let me tell you something. Damon could never do home improvements. Like that it's not happening.
I did when we sold the house.
When we bought this house, I'm like, there's a little bit of work that has to be done. My parents looked at me and they're like, there's not much. I'm like, no, you don't understand. If it's not perfect, Damon will be like, it's good. It's
good. I'm a simple creature. So I don't need all the bells and whistles. If you go, all right, listen, then I deserve a point for this one. We talked about this one, I think, in episode 1. of Married with Children.
Oh, Pete said you put the fan up. I'll give you 2 points.
Well, you're not allowed. It's only 1 point.
Thanks,
each,
Pete.
1 point each, Pete. But thank you. I appreciate that. So, but no, when I just lost my train of thought. So, but anyway, that's right. Her walk-in closet. Now,
we already talked about that.
no, I know, but this needs to be brought back up. It really does, because this is insanity. Now, when she bought me a little bin. And thank you for that. Like a little bin at the end of the bed to put my clothes in, because I can't fit all my clothes in the drawer. Ottoman bin, whatever it was. But it's all wrinkled. There's tossed in there. Because I thank you for doing the laundry, but throws them in there all unfolded.
Unfolded. Oh my God! Please, can we start deducting points for the bullshit stories?
Well, but anyway,
it's not unfolded. It's always folded. You go through it.
You have a walk-in closet that is like a bedroom, and it looks like Macy's in there. There's 97 pairs of shoes. I counted them all. Trust me.
Talking about,
There's 97.
You said we talked about this last time.
We did, but I'm reminding the audience here.
I was reminding them about your work ethic.
Well, your work ethic is good.
Not at home.
Well, I'm working hard now on the podcast, so I'm running for Congress.
Oh, here we go.
I have a network that I co-own with people.
I'm gonna need to install surveillance cameras. Yeah. And then when he bullshits, I say, "Hey, here's a clip."
Running for Congress, I work many hours per day. I would do side jobs. I co-own a network.
You think Donald Trump has his ceiling on painted?
Because he has someone else to do it for him. Someone does it for him. He has money. I don't have it. I don't have money. Let's get into that. Why don't I have money? Because you spend it all.
He's crybaby. Crying.
I'm not crying. I'm just proving the fact. Pete knows. Pete's out there. He knows. He sees what happens. He always tells me that his lovely wife, Nora, she finds deals and stuff like that. Heather, not so much. She just goes out. Oh, I saw this through the window and I bought it.
Yeah. Man, I would love to know who this woman is, because it doesn't sound like me. I get deals. Nora gets really good deals. Yeah. Nora gets very good deals.
Take a page out of her book.
She gets very good deals. But I don't buy. I buy a lot of things on sale. I do get good deals, but I gotta get better. So Nora,
there, that point for me. Point for me. She said she has to get better, so I won that one. Point for me, somebody. Point for me.
Yes, I do need my shoes.
It's 2-1. What? Come on. But I should get a point for that one. She admitted that she needs to get better at it, so I won that one. Please, I need a point.
Oh, Damon, you are working hard running for Congress.
Shauna says a girl needs her shoes. Do. 97 pair.
I don't know. There's 97.
There is.
Are you counting them?
Yes, they did.
So this was he went into. What did you go into the closet for? What was it? Something with Gianna? What did she need to do? You went in my closet for something.
Oh, I had to get it up in the attic.
Yeah. So I get like this anxiety when Damon goes in my closet, because what he does is he touches everything. He goes in there, he lifts up his shoe bag. Oh, there's a tag. Oh, he goes in there, looks at my makeup, looks at where my perfume is. He goes in there, he picks everything. I get it drives me nuts because he nitpicks.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you can't not touch something when you go into that closet.
Everything is neat in there.
There's no room.
Yeah, but it's neat.
I had to bring a ladder in there, and I couldn't even fit it. And then if you turn around, your elbow touches on, and then all the shoes just fall down, all the boxes, and they open up, and they're brand new tags. I'm like,
well, I need a closet like Melania has.
Yeah, well, I'm not Donald Trump, so it's not happening. But anyway, for this episode, because we'll take a break in a minute. This episode was I'm at work, not on call.
Yes, Pete. Pete said that Nora always finds the deals. She'll have to teach Heather the $3 deals. I'll take the $3 deals. I love it.
Yeah, man. Me too, Pete. I will definitely take
the $3
Lord. Deals. I would love it. How am I still losing? All right. So anyway, this episode is it said guest Joe Saturday on there. That's from last week, but this is called I'm at work, not on call. So when I'm at work too. So this is I have to do
in the closet like that. I got a lot of stuff. My walk-in closet is pretty big and it's filled. It is that.
Okay,
that's factual.
That's a win. You admitted it, so that's a win for me. I should have another point for that.
No, but you're insulting.
Someone give me a point. But anyway, when I'm at work, and I work a lot, I get phone calls constantly.
Oh, here we go.
I'm in a meeting, or I could be up. I could be on the roof, or I could be on a 65-foot boom lift, whatever it might be. And she's calling. Why didn't you answer? Why didn't you answer? I'm like, I'm at work. I said, I'm either in a meeting or I'm hanging.
I have done that before, but that hasn't been any time recent. I mean, really? Yeah.
You're going to stick with that?
Yeah. Show them the call log. Show the call log.
Yeah. Well,
show the call log.
Show
the call log.
I'm not going through all that. When Heather scores, say point for Heather, for Damon, say point for Damon. There you go.
Yeah.
So, but I scored on that one. I'm telling you. But yeah. Anyway, that was the title of this episode. We kind of went around it. But yeah, when I'm at work, she calls me constantly. She calls me like, "Hey, I was just talking to so and so." I'm like, or about my mom and about this. I'm like, "Well, can I wait till I get home?" And she's like, "Well, no, I just wanted to tell you about it." I'm like, "Well, I'm actually have a job at work right now." Now, Heather has worked for a long time. She isn't right now. She started a cleaning business and she's going to be getting back into work. But as of right now, she's currently not working, but I am. And I get calls all day long. She's bored at home. And I'm going to call Damon.
You got another point, Damon. You got a point.
I got a point.
Yep.
Thank you, Mern. Thank you.
It's an emergency.
So
my mom always said that because my dad was a union plumber. So but my dad and mom would never talk on the phone during the day unless it was like an absolute emergency. Like if my dad called my mom during the day, my mom would think like, "Oh man, something."
So what happened?
Because
where'd you come from with that?
Damon, don't even go there.
If I don't answer the phone, like, where were you? What were you doing? Who were you talking to? I'm like,
I have not said that to you in like years. In fact, I don't remember. I care less who you're talking to. 99% of the time, it's something about politics anyway.
So. All right, so listen, guys, we're going to take a quick break here, and let's see the scoreboard real quick before we go on break. I think I was up by 1. Yes.
You're up by 1. I'm losing.
Yeah.
I'm losing.
You're losing this one.
I'm not charming.
I'm not
charming anybody.
you're losing this one. I will not lose this one. She won last time, which was a farce through and through. So, all right, so let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
America's Pulse Network. The mainstream media is bought and paid for. The truth is twisted to fit their agenda. But America is waking up because podcasts are the future for trusted media. Welcome to the America's Pulse Network. It is a network built by patriots that upholds the Constitution. The America's Pulse Network stands for God, truth, and the America First movement. There is no corporate propaganda, no government spin, just real news, real talk, and real voices fighting for faith, freedom, and the future of this great nation with common sense. Here are some of America's Pulse Network podcasts. Alexandra Levine Live, hosted by Alexandra Levine. Jersey Shore Podcast, hosted by Damon Galdo. The Conservative Corner, hosted by Seth Eisenberg. APN's The Pulse, hosted by Alexandra, Damon, Elena, and Seth. So tune into America's Pulse Network on the following social media platforms: X/Twitter, Rumble, Truth Social, Parler, Facebook, and YouTube. Join the revolution. Because the pulse of America beats for God and country. America's Pulse Network is for faith, family, freedom, and truth. Welcome to America's Pulse Network. This is APN's very own White House correspondent, Alexandra Levine.
This is so amazing and miraculous. We've never had a president in the history of our nation doing this. And we hope to God that he continues doing this forever and ever. Thank you. God bless you, everybody. And God bless President Trump.
And God bless you.
Hello, everyone. This is Alexandra Levine with the America's Pulse Network. I am the White House correspondent right here in the heart of D.C. as President Trump is celebrating 250 years of America and the military.
Subscribe and follow America's Pulse Network on the above social medias.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to hammer. I know it says guest Joe Saturday, but it's not Joe Saturday. It's my wife. But
I'm not trans.
That was from that was from last week. That was the mistake I made. But anyway, welcome back, and we're going with Married with Children 3, the rubber match, and I'm going to win this.
Pete said it's always about politics. It always is, Pete.
Yeah, it's home politics. That's what we're doing. We're doing home politics right now.
Yeah, home politics.
So basically, this is Exhibit A. I'm always right, and I believe I am always right.
Oh, Jesus.
I am.
No.
I am. Listen, God, have at it. Tell me if I'm wrong.
He will swear, like, I'll remember something, like, and he'll be like, that's not what happened. I'm like, I remember that. I was there when it was said, and he will fight with me because he's always got, and then when he is wrong, he never apologizes. Never. Never. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do, because I'm never wrong, so I don't have to apologize. So
I would. You're so funny.
I would apologize if I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, you're so perfect. You're so perfect, Damon. God's gifts to the world, I'll tell you that much, man.
But no, if I was wrong, I would apologize. I'm saying, so you can't say I don't apologize because I'm right all the time.
His ego, if it can get any bigger, I'm gonna pop that. This ego, no. I mean, I'm not always right. I will admit when I'm wrong. I'm like, I'll take accountability. Yes, I do all the time. Shake your head again. Shake that head again.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. You're trying to act like a battered husband. You're trying to act like a battered husband.
Listen, it's for the listeners out there. You know, it's like a it's my distress signal.
Jesus, the victim. Oh, woe is me, poor me. Oh, Heather's so bad to me. Oh, she spends all my money.
Well, is that wrong?
That's a lie. Spending more of your money too, with the new addition of our French bulldog.
Oh yeah, we're getting a dog.
Yes.
We're getting listen, I love animals. Don't get me wrong, but when it comes to
Damon's never wrong.
No, I'm not. Well, who said that? Oh, Shauna. Shauna. Listen, Shauna, you're anti-Damon. I know that.
Anti-men.
Yeah, that's what it is. I know.
But back to the French bulldog.
Yeah.
So the story behind this is that Gianna has wanted a French bulldog. I mean, since she was like 5. When we lived in Philly, she saw one. I wanted two.
French bulldog, and so did Gianna.
Yeah, we both did.
Because she wanted one.
No, it was Gianna actually was like, I love those little squishy faces, and then like that's how we, started it, and I thought they were cute too. So we both love French bulldogs. So it's been years. Like Gianna's 12. It's been like 7 years she's wanted a French bulldog. So I put an application. I mean, there was dogs I wanted that ended up getting, whatever. Someone else got the dog, but this time I actually got, it was like 30 applications, and we were actually picked. The lady called me from the animal shelter today, and he's so cute, and he's going to be wearing his Galdo for Congress t-shirt in the summer.
So yeah, well, he can wear that, sure. And when he poops on it and everything else.
Oh God!
See, here's the deal. Like, I love animals, I really do. We just had ducks and stuff like that, but they were in the yard.
Yeah, well, we had cool ducks.
And now they're on a farm. But when this dog gets here, you can guarantee that neither my son, my daughter, or my wife will be the one to take care of it. I'm going to be, when I get home.
Are you serious, Damon? I was the one who took care of. We had Lily. I take care of all the animals. I took care of
the dog. The dog chewed the leg of the chair.
Damon. I took care of all the pets.
Yeah, but
all the pets. When we had Lily, no. You're making me angry because you're lying. I took care of every pet we've had. We had Lily, and then we had to rehome Lily because she wasn't good with kids. I mean, we had our lizard. I had to clean the tanks. We had our rabbits. I had to clean the cages. I was out there every day cleaning the yard with the ducks every single day. And Gianna helped out with the ducks a lot too. She was very good with the ducks. So we took care of them. You did not take care of them at all. You didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I was home. So I took care of the animals. So don't say that. I will be taking care of.
I'll give you that.
Okay, see?
You guys
can I get a point?
But what's going to happen is when the dog chews the leg of furniture or something like that.
I already had that happen with my other dog.
And she's going to yell at me and complain.
I didn't yell at you.
You need to fix it. You need to putty it and get some stain and then fix it up.
Well, I got to pray the dog don't do it because it'll never get fixed.
I would just say that we don't have a dog and then it won't be chewed.
We've been wanting a dog. Me and Gianna wanting a dog.
So if it chews something up bad, and am I going to have to fix it?
Yes.
Damn it.
Because it's a part of our family.
Not yet. It's not here yet.
It's going to be.
Point to Heather. Steve.
Thank you, Steve. See, Steve. Thank you. Thank you. I was hosing down duck shit every day in the yard to clean out the yard. I didn't know anything about taking care of ducks, but I'm like, all right, here we go. And they were cool though. I like them though. They're at John Valentine's farm now. Well, one passed away, but we got the other duck still there. But yeah.
So, but all right,
Excited
that's
about
where we're at with the dog. I don't know if anyone wants to chime in there about the dog thing. I don't know. I am a dog person. I'm an animal person. I
love animals.
I just don't need the extra. Like, I got so many things going on.
I told Damon and our next home, I'm gonna have I fell in love with the ducks, so I want my duck coop. I'm gonna have my ducks in there and the chickens and the roosters. Like I fell in love with that. I want a farm.
All right, well, you can have at it. You can shovel all the poop out of there and everything else and maintain it, no problem. So, so you can have at it. And it's like changing diapers all over again. So, but us 3-3.
Yeah, we're tied.
So,
we're tied.
But other than that, I want to just talk about this. Now, someone's got to give me a point for this because it's true. I didn't want to put the video out there because she'd be mad at me. She says I snore a lot.
Oh,
I do. I admit it. I snore. I do snore. But she snores. I mean, I had the video of her. And when
I only snore when I'm sick.
Then you're sick every day then.
Oh, you got nerve. Oh my God.
I don't deny it. I don't deny that I snore.
He would say, no, I don't snore. And I started recording him, and then he found he had sleep apnea. And the greatest is when I took you to that doctor. I was pregnant with Damon, there was this doctor that was with Penn. And she was like yelling at you, you got to cut down on your eating. And remember, she was like yelling at you, and she was not too nice to talk to, but I thought it was great because she's blamed him for everything while he had his sleep apnea.
But she says she doesn't snore. I had to prove it to her. I videoed her. I sent it to her. She says, why do you video when you're sleeping? I'm like, because you just snore too. So why?
It's not every day. I don't snore every day, Damon. You even said that to me. Now you're lying and saying I snore.
I didn't say every day, but you snore most of the days.
Oh God! Well, I'm getting old. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, well, don't stop yelling at me for it.
Because you've been doing it since you were young, and I couldn't sleep. But you.
Well, you sleep pretty good. No, Pete said we're getting old, man. Everybody snores low.
That's what I'm getting old. What do you want me to do? I wanted to send this to you. I saw something funny. It was a guy and girl, and they were like laying down, and this guy's like, every good-looking woman snores, and she was like, like right in his ear, and he was like, it was hilarious, and she was like right in his ear, like.
See, so all you women out there, you do snore, you do fart.
Oh,
it's not just men.
Girls don't fart.
Okay. So, but anyway, I just want to put it out there for everybody. We're all human. We're all, but
nobody's perfect.
But the men get yelled at it.
Oh, well, the poor men. Yeah,
why do you think we die earlier than women?
Because you take care of yourself. You don't take care of yourself at all. You take shit care of yourself.
No,
that's why you die.
No, it's because we beat our bodies up at work all the time, and we're the gatherers and the hunters, and we got to take care of them.
He's a hunter.
Well, technically, yeah. That's the only go to work every day, and risk my life, at work all the time, and it's a very dangerous job that I have sometimes.
Yes.
Oh, it's a pizza.
Except nature, it's good for you.
But no, that's why we die earlier. So it's not fair. Listen, I'll give you this. I said it before in the last one. I could never be able to, except for what the left thinks, give birth. So but if I was
well, you men give birth.
Yeah, if I was able to actually
birthing person,
I wouldn't be able to do it. I saw it. I was scared as hell. I'm like, oh my God, I thought you were going to die, and I'm like, I could never do that in my entire life.
But Damon's birth was a rough one. I like when my man snores, then I know he's breathing. Damon, one point.
Thanks, Bern. Appreciate it.
It's when he stops snoring, then you have to kind of look and check I got to check if they're still breathing, see if the chest is still moving.
Yeah, she just hits me over and over again.
I know. You know what I do? This is what I do to him. No lie. I'm like, I roll him on his side, and then sometimes I'm like, "Woo, can you go on your side? Could you please go on your side?" Because sometimes he'll shut up for a little while when he lays on his side. But when I gave birth to, like, back to this, when I gave birth to Damon, little Damon, it was a long. I mean, it was like 18. How the hell long? 30. I'm sorry.
33 hours.
33 hours I was in labor with Damon. Gianna, I had a C-section with Gianna. But I had a rough one. Like, I got an infection, and Damon's heart rate started to drop. It was a rough delivery. By the time I had Damon, that epidural already, like, I felt everything. It was rough, but Damon's seen that, and
yeah, and I think I deserve a point on this one, and I'll tell you why. She had a C-section with Gianna. It was in and out, one-stop shop. I was actually working at the hospital, not for the hospital building, in addition to it, where she went in North Jersey at JFK Hospital. So she had a scheduled C-section. She went in, boom, got it done. It was in and out so fast, but had to stay. We were in there for a day or two, whatever, after C-section. But I was still
like 3 days.
Yeah, but I was still working there, so I can go. I can still work, and I can go in, see her, see the baby. And when Gianna was born, when she had a little man, Damon Jr., she's like, "I want to give natural birth." I'm like, "Well, you already had a C-section, so having the VBAC, it's harder." So we're there in the hospital, and her water break. He was late. He was like 4 days late or something.
No, he was 10 days late.
10 days late.
Yeah, he was late.
Yeah, so he was late anyway. So, and when her water breaks, we go to the hospital. Her parents come, and 33 hours of labor. So I'm up basically over 48 hours at this moment when the baby's born, and my daughter's there. There's a little couch there, but my in-laws are sleeping on the couch.
Well, my father had
daughter.
Cancer.
Well,
my father was sick.
Yeah, but not okay. I'm not taking that way. I'm not saying that, but that was well before he actually really got sick. But it doesn't matter. He
was already sick.
I don't care. I don't care about that. I'm just saying the point being is there was a couch there, and I couldn't sit on it because Gianna was there, your mom was there, your dad was there. I'm not saying anything bad about your dad. I didn't mean to say it that way. But the point is I'm looking at.
I said 1 point for childbirth. Thanks, Vern.
But no, I'm sitting on a stool that's like this big. That's it. And I can't sleep. And I'm like, why don't you guys go home? She's not going to give birth for hours.
Yeah, but my parents were living in North Jersey then. They were an hour and a half.
The key to my house, which was 5 minutes away.
Well, the point of the matter is that they wanted to be there. It was a special time. The reason why I wanted to have VBAC too was because that doctor I had up in North Jersey was amazing. So my C-section scar, I saw in Penn, I saw every doctor there. I didn't even know who was going to be delivering. I was not happy with them at all. So I'm like, I don't know who's going to be doing a C-section. And plus they kept trying to push me for a C-section. And I'm like, no, if I don't need it, if I needed it, absolutely. But I didn't need it. And Damon.
I'm going to be honest to everyone that's listening right now. I just wanted the C-section because it would have been easier, and I didn't want anything to stretch out my playground. So,
oh God!
So you can give Heather a point for that one. So
stretch out your playground.
I'm not kidding.
When you watched Damon come out, you were like,
"Yeah, I was. I just couldn't believe it. That happened." The C-section part with Gianna,
they have a sheet up so you don't see it.
Cover her, so.
Yeah, honestly though,
C-sections are best.
But it's so funny with that saying with C-section because I had more pain and more discomfort. The C-section, I healed great. I mean, a week later, I was blessed enough that after I had my kids, I was like back to my same weight like a week later. That's facts, you know that. Like I went right back a week or two later. I was back to. You didn't look like I had a kid. I was blessed with that. Thank you. Something I was blessed with. But like after I had my C-section, I was up around. Like I went to my visit with my doctor. He was like, "Wow, I can't." It was great. I mean, I healed real good. I was in more discomfort after giving, the VBAC. So yeah, the C-sections are actually better. They are because I was in a lot of. Because I had like a 2nd-degree tear. It was rough. It was a rough delivery with Damon. It was really rough.
So, all right, let's check the score real quick.
We're tied.
Tied, damn it.
We are tied.
All right, so we're going to go to another break after this. But listen, I need to win this. I deserve to win. I believe we talked about some of it before on one of the other episodes. One of the Married with Children too, I'm sure. But I'm not sure we talked about the whole bike getting stolen thing.
I don't know. I don't remember if we talked about that or not.
Yeah, I don't think so. But we're gonna go into common sense. All right, and I guarantee you I will give a point for that. So let's take a quick break and we'll go into the next Hammer segment.
America's Pulse Network. The mainstream media is bought and paid for. The truth is twisted to fit their agenda. But America is waking up because podcasts are the future for trusted media. Welcome to the America's Pulse Network. It is a network built by patriots that upholds the Constitution. The America's Pulse Network stands for God, truth, and the America First movement. There is no corporate propaganda, no government spin, just real news, real talk, and real voices fighting for faith, freedom, and the future of this great nation with common sense. Here are some of America's Pulse Network podcasts. Alexandra Levine Live, hosted by Alexandra Levine. Jersey Shore Podcast, hosted by Damon Galdo. The Conservative Corner, hosted by Seth Eisenberg. APN's The Pulse, hosted by Alexandra, Damon, Elena, and Seth. So tune into America's Pulse Network on the following social media platforms: X/Twitter, Rumble, Truth Social, Parler, Facebook, and YouTube. Join the revolution. Because the pulse of America beats for God and country. America's Pulse Network is for faith, family, freedom, and truth.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Hammer segment number 3. I think we still have 2 up there, the title from the second one. But so we'll call it out.
Pete just said, I can't stand to see my buddy sweating. 1 point for The Godfather. LOL.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Pete,
I can't sweat
Pete.
this out. I can't sweat this out, Pete. So whose job is harder, pretty much? That's this Hammer segment. Now, again, we did talk about this before, whose job is harder. And yes, does she have a hard job, bearing children? Do I have the easy 5-minute part of it that goes along with that? She has the 9-month part of it. Yeah, I'll give
5 minutes. I don't think it was 5 minutes.
Oh, come on.
It wasn't even 5 minutes of Damon. I remember when Damon was created.
Well, that was a morning. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So. It's messed up. Just look. This is live. This is everywhere, so everyone can see this. So that one was shorter, but there was a reason.
I just remember the moment little Damon was created. And we were both getting ready for work.
Yeah, we're both getting ready for work, so it was quick.
Ouch, Pete.
Right, Pete? Like she has to put that. But no, we're both getting ready for work, and like real quick. Yeah. So I had to work faster. But anyway. Oh man,
this is going to be in your attack ads with the Norcross.
Oh yeah, Norcross is going to run these ads against me.
Yeah. Put that on there.
There you go. He lasts 4 minutes, or something, whatever. But anyway, so we're going to whose job is harder.
We take him when we can get him, Pete.
Yeah, that's right, Pete. See, yeah. Sometimes it's like, no, I'm tired. I'm like, come on. So, but anyway. I have to say that my job is much harder. Now, does Heather run the household? Yes, she does. But when you look at my daughter's room, it's a mess. Now, that's my daughter's fault, but it's
trying to teach her responsibility.
The parents' fault for not making her clean her room.
Oh, I didn't know that I just pulled up. I didn't know that I just created Gianna myself. We both argue. We've punished her. We've tried to teach her responsibility because I've always cleaned her room, and she was just getting used to me just taking care of everything.
But anyway, I build commercial buildings. Okay, when I build these buildings, I have a responsibility to build them per the specs, per the drawings, and I have to do that. I have rules that I have to abide by, and I have to meet a deadline. Now, so there's rules in my job, and it's very hard to meet these deadlines. Now, I would say Heather doesn't have a deadline at home. Yeah, exactly.
I don't. But
point for me. There you go.
Well, Damon, you working outside in the cold. I watched, my father beat up his body, working in construction. My dad did. It's although my mom had a heart because I have an autistic brother who's, severely autistic, and he was a lot to handle. My mom used to also take care of my sick grandmother, so she had a lot of things to take care of at home. So, but being outside working in the cold, I know, I watched my dad beat up his body from it, so I know what it does to you. So yes, you have a harder job because you're working in construction. I'm home right now. When I was doing the laborer's job, I was sweating my what?
This is actually, wow. All right, that's a win right there, guys.
No, I give it to you because it is a hard job.
Yeah, wow, she gave it to me. That's a win. Somebody say point. I need a point from somebody, please. Anyone? Mern.
I should get a point just for giving my husband love.
Oh, now she's gonna pull on the heartstrings.
I should just get a point for being such a lovely wife to my husband.
She gets a point. She gets a 0.5.
Damon,
half point.
Damon, remember that? Go back to when we started dating, and I brought you that soup.
Yeah, I know.
When you were sick, I brought you that soup.
Yeah, it's when I fell in love with you. Yeah, definitely was. No.
Leering.
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 But this is when I fell in love with you. It was when you brought me the soup.
Damon and I will be together 20 years in June.
Yeah.
Could you imagine 20 years with him? God, please, there better be a nice spot in heaven for me when I die. A nice spot in heaven for me.
Lady Mercer, 0.5, both.
Both jobs are taking care of kids. Sometimes it's when Gianna tortures little Damon. She tortures him. She does stuff, yells in his ear and tries to do things sneakily. And then when he goes, snap, and when I have to hear that all day long when they're home from school, I'm like, snap. I just want to throw my head through a wall because it's like a mental breakdown with them. And sometimes I'm like, man, I'd rather be out. My ass would rather be out there in the cold. And then hearing the two of them fighting non-stop.
I'd switch places with you.
Want to hear Damon go, snap, Gianna?
No, I wouldn't. I would just put earplugs in.
The house is supposed to stay cleaner when the kids get older, but it's getting worse.
Well, you're kind of sloppy yourself.
What?
You said I leave my underwear in the bathroom. Okay, God forbid.
Sloppy myself? What the hell are you talking about?
The house is a mess half the time. Dishes in the sink, not done.
Oh, get out of here. You're so full of shit.
Listen, I bought a new dishwasher when it broke, and I didn't even need to buy one because honestly, everyone out there, I said, why do I have to buy a new dishwasher? I married one.
I talk about such full of shit. The house is sloppy. Nothing that I have is sloppy. I take care of everything. I'm a neat person. He's so full of shit.
Back to the quickie, work smarter, not harder. He got the job done. That's right. Thank you. I did get the job done. He's got 1 point for David. I did.
He's got the balls to say that this house is. You know what? You're lucky. I'm not gonna start using my real North Jersey mouth on your ass right now. I got some nice language for Damon.
No, yeah. Trust me, I hear it all the time. Ooh, I'm up by 2. That's right. We're about to end this soon, so we're gonna do this. So all right, you come up with one more thing. We're gonna go one more thing. Well, we got to have two more things to talk about to see if you have a chance to catch up. But I know that you won't. So what do you got? Well, here I'll bring it up then. All right. So we're talking about the bike thing. Now, Heather, we lived in Philly for a while before we moved to West Effort. And she's like, I want a mountain bike. I want to buy me a bike. So I can ride my bike to the gym and everything. I'm like, all right, fine. I bought her like a $200 and some bike or whatever it was. And I bought her a lock and a chain. I'm like, listen, if you're going to ride to the gym, make sure you lock it up around a pole or.
That's not where it got stolen. The tanning salon across the street from the gym.
Well, either one. It was by there. Doesn't matter where it got stolen from. And what matters is how she locked it up. So she calls me and said, my bike got stolen. I'm like,
blonde moment.
Yeah. I'm like, how? I'm like, did somebody cut the lock or the chain? And she goes, yeah, they must have. I said, well, is the lock sitting there on the ground? The chain's in the ground? And she said, no, it's all gone. I'm like, did somebody cut the lock and or the chain, and they took it with them with the bike? I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So I drive over there, and I said, where'd you lock it up at? She locked it up to a 4-foot bollard. 4-foot bollard. So she deserved to get it stolen because somebody walking by, I would have stolen.
I'm sure as a crackhead.
I'm not even a thief, but if I saw that, I'm like, this person deserves to get their bike stolen.
I'm sure the crackhead
because they went whoop, lifted it right over the bollard, and then just rode it away.
Well, that is. Well, it was a blonde moment, like Pete said. It was a blonde moment, Pete. Thank you.
Yeah,
it was a blonde moment. It was a blonde moment.
Wasted my money even more.
Oh, woe is me, wasted my money even more.
I bought it. You had it for like 2 weeks.
Well, let me tell you something, Damon. You want to talk about wasted money? When we started dating, you used to buy me all kinds of stuff. You used to love spending money on me. You used to love it. You used to love spoiling me. It's your fault that I'm like this.
I doubt that. So there's that. And then did we talk about the gas? Shall we do another?
Yeah, we talked about that.
We did that
we
one.
talked that. Yeah,
I can't go into that one again.
I had a couple bad moments. Okay, that's about it. I'm pretty much not that much of a moron. All right.
I'm just saying.
And we lived around the corner from Kensington. And Mr. Crackhead probably saw the moment I put that bike there and went, boop, took it and drove off into the sunset.
It wouldn't be able to take it if it was.
I know. It was my. I know. All right. What do you want me to do?
And throw it out there.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. Let's get in. Let's get in the last points here because we're going to wrap it up. And anybody wants to throw a point towards Heather or me or whatever it may be, you can throw it out there now. But I am telling you that I am going to win this.
You're going to win it, babe.
Yep.
You're going to win it.
Oh, yep. 7-5 done. Over. Won. It's over. Thank you, everybody. I finally won one.
He won.
I finally won one.
Yeah.
So it was a rubber match. So I won. Thank you very much. And guys, I don't really want to talk about politics tonight because it gets old after a while. But that's what we talk about all the time. But we just try to do something funny for everybody else.
Yeah. And I know like we've got some good feedback with some people have said that they liked when me and Damon come on and just talk like, regular, natural, not, anything rehearsed. But politics is spoken a lot in his house. Donald Norcross's name, unfortunately, comes up a lot in my house. Not because we like him. Yeah. It's not because we like him. But he comes up often. Actually, mostly me. Like, I'm always, like, yelling at him on his page. I'm surprised I was never blocked on Norcross's page.
He probably...
Well, it ain't him that runs it.
Yeah, Fredo doesn't know how to run it. I call him Fredo.
He's a moron. He's the least successful Norcross. He's been on George's back his entire life. I mean, I used to think for a while there, I thought he was doing videos without his dentures. But Damon's like, nah, that's just how he's talking.
That's right.
Because I'm like, and then I'm like, is something really wrong with him now? He don't even put his dentures in when he's doing his videos. I would put on there, where's your teeth, Donnie? And people would laugh because they'd be like, where's your teeth?
So, but everybody, thank you for tuning in. And yes, I am running for Congress in CD1, New Jersey.
Yes.
And so go to votedamongaldo.com and
get rid of Donald Norcross.
Yeah.
Get rid of him already.
Click on the donate button. I hate asked for it, but he already raised.
He's got a $1.9 million. $1.9 million already there.
I have 1.2
cents. 1.2 cents.
Yeah, well, because she spends everything.
Oh God, so. I can't spend your campaign funds. All right.
But so we're gonna wrap up. I think there might be something coming up here. I think someone's about to break in. I see it.
Heather, you know Damon cheated just like me and Biden did. You won. If I were you, I would Epstein him in his sleep. I'll show you how to do it. We can black out your cameras for 60 seconds. Trust me, you'll get away with it. I made up the Russian collusion hoax, and everyone knows it, and I'm not in jail. You know why? Because no one wants to go up against Big Mike. She runs the show around here. You need to take a page out of Big Mike's book and make that shit.
Big Mike. I mean, you talk to Big Mike.
I didn't know that was going on. I don't know Barack. So you want to Epstein me in my sleep?
Yeah, let's talk to Big Mike and ask how he did it. Big Mike.
Oh, they throw it in there.
Oh.
But all right, everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. It was fun, and we'll see you on Wednesday on the Pulse, and then Friday back on the Jersey Shore podcast. And
Fire Norcross.
And if you guys want to go back and want to see it, you can go back to the last episode. It was a great interview with Congressman.
Oh, Jeff Andrew is awesome. He's a great congressman.
Yeah.
Such a nice guy. He really is. He's I met him several times, and he remembers Damon's name. I'm like, I'm horrible at names. I'm like, Jeff meets all these people, and he, say, hey, Damon, how you doing? Like, he's so down to earth. Donnie couldn't shine Jeff's shoes. Because Donnie's not personable like that at all.
Not at all. He won't even. Donald Norcross won't even call on somebody at a town hall meeting unless it's pre-screened questions.
Yes, he won't.
And
But
you
we've
have
seen
to
it.
submit it ahead of time.
He will ignore you.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I should have brought it up too. I'm going to end with this. Now,
But Jeff is a great congressman.
yeah,
Very good.
Yeah, I'm going to end with this because this is important. We went to a town hall with Donald Norcross, and you have to submit your questions ahead of time, your email address, your address, your name, everything else.
Yep.
So I threw some softball questions in there, hoping that he would call me, and I'm raising my hand.
And it's rehearsed. The whole town hall is rehearsed.
So there were already pre-selected people that we were asking questions. So I said to my beautiful wife Heather here, who is the best photographer.
Oh my God, we're gonna bring that up again.
Yeah. So
from 3 years ago.
Yeah. So I said, listen, why don't you just film this? I'm going to walk up and ask him a question and see if he'll talk to me. And he was talking to a bunch of people, and I went up to ask him a question. It was after the town hall was over. And I just told her to film it just so we could, get some footage of it. And I'm trying to ask him I said, Congressman Norcross, I'm going to ask a question. You see my hands moving. So I turn around, like, where's Heather at? She's 100 feet down the hallway filming it. I'm like, you can't hear a damn thing. You just see me going, hey, you see
We're
my hand
still talking about that.
And I turn around, I'm like, how are you going to film it? Like, I look like a dot.
See, this is the abuse.
I was like that big.
This is the abuse I get.
Picture.
This is the abuse I get.
Like, you couldn't hear anything, and I was that big in the picture.
This is the abuse I get.
It's not abuse. It's facts. I'm just saying.
It's terrible.
So.
Such a mean husband.
Love you, baby.
I love you too.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining tonight. Appreciate it. And like I said, we'll see you Wednesday on the Pulse and Friday on Jersey Shore again. All right, signing off.
Have a good night.
Yeah. This one's for New Jersey. For every working family that's had enough. Name's Damon Galdo. And I'm just getting started. Job site dust to the streets of the shore. Steel-toed boots, yeah, I know what I'm working for. Middle class hurting, every bill going up. While suits in D.C. say, man, just trust us. I'm a builder by trade, put my sweat in the ground. Now I'm building up hope for my hometown. Jersey's my home, blue-collar soul. I don't make excuses, I get it done, that's all I know. I felt the pressure, I've lived that grind, trying to give your kids a better life. I won't forget where I came from, man, cause I'm built by work. I'm built by working hands, fighting for working families. Not a career man who forgot what hard work means. They talk real big, but nothing ever changes. While Jersey keeps drowning in the same old pain, I'll build a future strong for our kids in this land. I'm Damon Galdo, built by working hands. Yeah. Donald Norcross been there year after year. Same old story while the struggle's still here. Claims he's for workers, but look around town. Rent sky high, grocery bills breaking us down. Where's the relief for the middle class grind? Cause all I see is folks falling behind. I ain't got decades in some DC chair. I got skin in the game, cause my family's here. Time, they had their shot, and tell me, Jersey, what have we got? It's time for change, time for a stand, time for work, and not another plan, not another plan, not another plan. Yeah! I'm built by working hands, fighting for working families. Not some suit who sold you fantasy. We waited long enough, it's time to demand a future built by honest hands for Jersey. working hands. Yeah, this ain't left, this ain't right. This is fight for what's right. For every mom working double shifts, every dad praying they don't miss. I'm running for my kids, running for yours, for a state that deserves so much more. Not talk, that's the plan. Let's build it back with a working man. For our children's dreams, for a better way. I'll fight for Jersey every day. No empty words, I'll take the stand. Cause I'm built by work. Yeah, I'm built by working hands, fighting for working families. While the old guard keeps playing the same old game. But we're done with waiting, done with excuses. It's time for a man who knows how to do this. I build a future strong for our kids in this land. I'm Damon, Galdo, built by working hands. New Jersey 1st District. If you're tired of the talk and ready for work, walk with me. Galdo, Galdo. Galdo, Galdo. Galdo, Galdo. Make the crowd chant with no music.
The Hammer thanks you for watching tonight's Jersey Shore podcast. See you at the next packed show, from breaking news to topics that will keep you informed. So please click the subscribe button to get notified of upcoming episodes. If you like what the Hammer talked about, then share the Jersey Shore podcast to others. Damon also looks forward to seeing you on the next episode.